Ray Lewis. The rivalry between you and him was one of the best in football. Let's take a look at this video.
Ray said something like, if I saw you on the football field, I'd take you out. I said, man, you too light in the ass, man.
Eddie, really? I was like, wait a minute now. Be careful now.
Because we knew the brand of football that we both played.
See, if you blink and if you wink and you shut them, I got you. That joke ain't never shut them. It's a new sheriff in town.
Nah. All right, game on. Pop this back in. I was willing to die on that football field that day.
So can you remind young football fans what your era of football was like, and how beating Ray Lewis and the Ravens, was that maybe your biggest motivator in your NFL career?
I wouldn't say my biggest motivator was becoming a Super Bowl champion, and they were in the way. You gotta understand, man, in the 90s, it was no joke, and specifically the AFC Central was murder's row. And it was Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, who was back then an incredible team. And I think we were the only team to beat them that year twice, beat them 3 times to go to the AFC Championship game in '99. The Browns, they were sorry. The Cincinnati Bengals, and then there was
they were sorry,
and there was Baltimore. So we played each other twice a year, and it was no joke. It was playing in a telephone booth, and again, it was a physical game, and there was no room for the weak. And every week you were getting tested, but clearly for me and Ray, we came out in the same draft, that '96 draft, which was shit. Keyshawn was number 1. You had Kevin Hardy, you had Simeon Rice, you had T.O., you had Marvin Harrison, you had Ray Lewis, you had me, Jonathan Ogden. So it was loaded. And, in the 96 draft, we all talk trash. And it just kind of built from there. So Ray's a good friend of mine, but in between the white lines, man, it wasn't fair. I mean, it was no holds barred. And if you kill somebody on the field that day, then God bless you. That was it. That was understood. That's how life was. So, nah, man, it was definitely competitive. And when we both of our teams got good in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you could see the rivalry really take place, it was definitely tough. So for me, going up against him on a consistent basis was more about a power of will, man. I mean, it was a true spiritual battle because he knew where I was getting the ball, and I knew where he was going to be. And it was just a matter of, okay, who's going to win this war within this moment right now?
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.